All right, what's happening? Nobody's here at the 5:30 Tuesday, 10/4, Roger Dodger, 2022. Let's go. So, thought I'd do a video on coaching standards, all these movements, etc. For the warm-up, the idea is maybe we get a bend and a stretch, we check in, a couple minutes of flow, and then 3 minutes of cardio, and then 5 minutes of just 5 squats, 5 push-ups to down dog, 5 groiners each side, maybe 1 or 2 other movements if time allows, and then some sort of external rotation front rack stretch. That would be like palm up. You gotta grab your palm, turn it up, and then you can do it off the wall. But if you don't have the palm up, you're missing out. You can also use a yoga block. Yoga block works really well. It's a lot harder. It's important that you squeeze. Okay. Use if your hands are outside your elbows, that's external rotation. See me driving into it, out of it. Off of a box or off of a bench is really good as well. The weighted pass through. Just throw a little weight on the UVC. Maybe start unweighted if there's any sketchiness. Okay. And the RDLs, the hinge is getting better. We're learning more that we're trying to really shift, translate our pelvis back in space. So if you have a stick coming up from your foot, your midfoot, you're keeping your shoulders behind that. You see how hard that is for me? How much my hips are shifting back, driving through. Have to really load up the bows, lats, hamstrings, abs. RDLs. Okay, we want to keep that shoulder behind that midfoot. Really push back, load it up, hamstrings, lats, you got them. And then the front squats. So new standard on front squat is prioritizing that elbow. This is a great place to start the old crisscross or some kettlebells. A couple of kettlebells, same idea. Kettlebells are nice with the external rotation. They help you learn that move. Dumbbells work as well. Crisscross, high elbows, sitting straight down. Okay, squat wise, we think about inside ankle bone high. I like a wedge or something. You notice I'm able to keep those elbows up nice. The zombie squat, we've been doing zombies here. Really forces it. Thumbs are up, powering through. Probably easier to go up and load with that crisscross, and then as long as you can keep carrying that weight on your shoulders, you go to that official front rack, working toward that full palm on the bar, holding it with the shoulders, okay? Booyah, we're going to every 3 minutes, 4 to 6 sets within an 18-minute range. 3-5 hang cleans. We're talking about muscle cleans. Okay. Muscle cleans are where we want you to start. Into power, into squat, if you like that. Okay. Weight-wise, let's think of percentage of body weights. Get there and stay there as long as you can. The vert press behind the neck. Really valuable move to do. Nice low trap press. Out, behind the neck, ribs down. If that's no bueno, you can split the squat. You can use dumbbells. If you don't want to mess around with the behind the neck, that seems like a bad idea. A landmine press with the barbell is a great option. Kneeling or standing. Notice how I can really adjust what I'm doing here. Typically set up opposite hand and foot. And push up and through. You can really practice the really good brace with the landmine press. And of course we can do our seated pike press, the dumbbell pike press. The thing with this one is most people need a seat. Notice how hard it is for me to get straight up and down. Good. So I'm way more flexible than the average bear. So you need something to sit on, like a box, if you're trying that straight leg maneuver. Or you can just do any sort of seat, any sort of bench. Sitting down or standing, pressing. One legs are great as well. And then we got the finisher, working the gun show, the arms, the abs, and the split squats. And with girls who like those straight up and down, you can go one at a time or both together. Tricep extensions, we're on the floor. These are tricky. We're bringing the dumbbells back, one above the ear, one below the ear. Forward, down and up. Okay, putting both heads of the dumbbell on the ground, driving back up through. The one arm row, really pushing in. That push, being able to push into the ground or the object, your feet, it's really a theme, trying to skill transfer that from every exercise. So dig, an athletic stance, control it up, explode it up, control it down. Get those obliques going there as well. And then split squats. So we're prioritizing the engagement of this front leg. We want to be able to eventually work on the hamstring, the quad a bunch, the butt. Then you're pushing with this back foot as well. You create this big wedge. You push down with a couple of sticks or something. And that way, I'm able just to get right in on this front leg. Notice I stay in it at the top. I'm not unloading, I'm not rocking back, I'm not stopping the exercise. I'm staying in it the whole time. Down, up. Okay. Once you've got this with the 8 to 12s each side, start adding weight, start doing weighted. Get some, see ya.